evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, another phenomenon will fall from my lips into your ears. This time around, we'll follow the story of Victoria Vale, the photojournalist who found out that she never truly existed in this universe. But does that mean she never existed at all? Find out next on...
I need to speak with you.
What is it? I need my rest, remember? I have someone to murder in the morning.
About that, you will not be going. I have something else for you instead. COVID-19 is spreading rapidly, and I need you to be alive. The mission I assigned you to previously would have exposed you to the virus. You would have died.
Wait, there's no way you could know that.
Yes, I do. I told you there are things about me you do not know, nor do you need to. Listen to me now. I am assigning you to kill a nurse.
Dickens.
Do not start with me. I never said you had to enjoy every murder you partake in. This nurse, of course, is someone who deserves to die. His name is Bob Wayne. He works at Faith's Sanctuary, a home for the elderly and disabled. No name. Pay attention.
So he abuses them? What's the point of me even stepping in to save the day? If old age doesn't take them down, the coronavirus will. I really don't care. I'd rather do the assignment you sent me the first time. Otherwise, it will be the most half-assed murder you have ever seen from me.
No name. When I give you an assignment, you do it. Without question. When I change the game, you do not question it. You are who I say you are, and you do what I say you do.
Dickens' voice rang through my head, causing me to experience an intolerable headache, just as it once had months before. I fell to the floor, groaning from pain.
Now, Bob Wayne does in fact torment the elderly who reside in the building. For years he has been targeting patients with dementia. I will be sending you all the information you need. You will take your time and study each patient. You will dress in scrubs and wear a mask. You will only use your sword so that you may stay in line with the social distancing protocol. Understand?
Yes, I understand.
You are a large part of my ultimate plan, No Name. It would serve you well to remember that everything I do to keep you safe. If you will not listen to me, I will end your life and replace you with someone else. But I would rather use you.
The pain in my head began to subside as Dickens' voice softened, but his words also brought forth more questions. It seemed to me that Dickens had an actual plan. Maybe he knew exactly how many people he wanted dead. Maybe they had to die for him to see his victory. Whatever, it really wasn't my business. When Dickens hung up with me, I took the materials he provided and took several days to memorize them. There was Buster, an old man who lost his friend during the Vietnam War. To this day, he talks to the wall and declares he will soon get revenge. Another old man named Phil, who seemed to relive the same day over and over again. And a woman named Victoria Vale, who swore up and down she didn't exist. I smiled at Victoria. It was just like the Night Space episode. Maybe this wouldn't be such a boring kill after all. Arriving at the nursing home, I had everything figured out. One of Dickens' men had snuck my sword into the room in which I'd be dealing with my victim. Because he worked there, he knew what I was there to do, and did a perfect job of convincing everyone I was supposed to be there. The mask hid my face well enough. Most people didn't question it anyway. Moving from room to room, I saw Phil, the man who seemed to take the most abuse from the nurse. I looked over his legs and torso. Bruises and marks everywhere. I shook my head instinctively. Not that I really cared. I still believed I had better people to kill. But whatever. Murder is murder, I guess. Within a matter of moments, Phil tried to reel me in with conversation. And he spoke with such a chipper spirit that, had I not seen the obvious evidence of abuse, I wouldn't have believed that something was terribly wrong. When the door behind me swung open, I sighed in relief. Oh, good! Bob Wayne! I'm so glad you're here. Now let's get this thing over with. I want to go home. Bob looked confused until Dickens' inside man shut and locked the door. Then he looked scared. Rightfully so. Mr. Wayne. Do you see all these marks? Do you see the bruises? I know our buddy Phil here didn't do this to himself. Did you, Phil? Did you do that to yourself? Never mind, Phil. He just rambles.
Of course he didn't do it to himself, you son of a bitch.
Oh, and don't bother trying to escape. Everything's locked. Sit down, make yourself comfortable, but don't get within 6 feet of me. I don't have time to die. Social distancing. The old man, Phil, just kept blabbing about his old days as a weather reporter and how happy he was with life. It actually pulled a string in my heart. Just one, though. Sure, the old man had no recollection about the beatings he took day in and day out. But the man was old. He'd soon die anyway. So, Bobby, you may be wondering why I'm setting up a live stream. I'll tell you. The world is about to watch me murder you. Does that sound good? Why aren't you talking, Bobs? Are you shy? You're not too shy to verbally abuse all these patients, are you, Bobster? Why aren't you talking to me, Bobby? Oh, I know why. Because your head's numb. Kinda like when you go to the dentist. Except worse. But conveniently, Bob, you still have feeling in the rest of your body. Well, convenient for me, but not for you. 'Cause, Bobby, you're a dick. You know, Bob, I'm running out of things to say to you already. I really didn't want to kill you, but honestly, looking at all the people here who can't defend themselves and then looking at your smug face, you deserve to bite the dust. You know, like the song. Maybe they'll play it at your funeral, Bobo. You know what? It just dawned on me. You're a palindrome. Oh, don't worry. That's not an insult. You ever heard that big word, Bob? It's just a fancy way to say that your name is the same spelled backwards. Kind of like Hannah. Or maybe race car. Did you know that one, Bob? Race car? Radar? Yeah, Bob's not as exciting as those. Too bad, Bob. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having the time of your life. My goal is to bring you excitement in these dark times. Just because the coronavirus has us all staying in, I wouldn't dare think of letting you down. And see, I'm practicing social distancing. The chat was more crowded than usual, which I enjoyed. I did my little song and dance, blah, 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 blah. That's just how I do business, blah, 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 blah. And the crowd ate it up. And they had no idea that in that moment, all I could think about was the person I was originally supposed to kill, that now got to live another day, all because of this damn virus. Phil kept going on and on. Bob kept pointing at the rope I had around his waist as if to say it was too tight. And all I could do was grit my teeth. Maybe, Bob, you shouldn't have tortured the weak and innocent. You think? For years you've been getting away with this. How? Is the system here just that dense? That corrupt? I took my falchion and I swiped it at Bob's arms. That one is for Phil. He doesn't even comprehend what we're doing right now. You beat him every day, and yet he continues to offer you his kindness. How twisted can you be? That one right there, that's for Victoria. What'd you think? Beating this woman will actually make her think that she actually does exist, but maybe she's living in hell? Oh, and here's another one for Buster, the poor man. He takes it and he acts like it only makes him tougher. Here's one for Susan, for Jack. Here's one for Oscar. They're sick. No one believes them when they try to tell the other nurses how much of a monster you are. Wow, you actually deserve a bigger punishment than this. But it's all I can do in such a public place. I hate it that your mouth's numb, because I like to hear the people that I murder scream. Too bad for me, I guess. You know what? You're a bigger monster than I ever thought about being. You're not like me. You're supposed to care about these people and help them feel safe. Yet you do the exact opposite.
I'll bet you wished you cared now, don't you, Bob?
Oh well, it's too late for redemption. That sucks, doesn't it, Bobby? I stabbed him another 30 times, 15 for the others who couldn't defend themselves, and 15 for those who had taken his beatings and passed away. I ended the stream. I didn't say anything else after Bob's blood filled the room. It was then I saw Phil's entire demeanor change. Deep down, I could see he was fully aware that he'd never have to endure torture ever again. It was a pleasant realization. As quickly as he realized it, he forgot it again and started talking nonsense. I nodded to Dickens' inside man, who promptly ordered the cleaning crew to remove the body and clean the mess. It was all so carefully planned, and every action was easily explainable. No one suspected a thing.
See, was that so terrible? You did a good thing, No Name. I am proud of you. The man you ended was someone I needed gone. For his sick ways, death was the only cure.
Arriving home, a million conspiracy theories revolving around Dickens and all the things that went down in this city swarmed through every brain cell. I quickly shut them all down. It wasn't my place. It didn't matter why Dickens wanted all these people dead. I couldn't risk asking questions. I needed a bed to sleep in and a voice to talk to. Most importantly, I needed my fans. I needed people to kill. If I have no one to kill, I have no reason to live.
They all have to die. Every last one. For the greater good. Save this space. Save the human race.